Hello students, in this video I am going to solve the problems in exercise 8.4, mainly the question number 5. It has 10 subdivisions. All the subdivisions need identity to solve. So identities are more important to solve these problems. You can easily remember the identities to solve this problem. Now listen very carefully to learn about the identities. First identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Then like this, secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Cosecant square theta minus cos square theta equal to 1. The three identities only give the value of 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Cosecant square theta minus cos square theta equal to 1. Now, from these three identities, I am going to derive two more identities each. Now, listen. From the first identity, now keep sin square theta in the left side 1. Here cos square theta is take it into right side, so it becomes minus cos square theta. Like that, keep cos square theta in the left side 1. Remaining is sin square theta. Take into right side, it becomes minus sin square theta. So from the first identity, I derived two more identities. Sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Then cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Like that here, consider this is identity 4. Keep secant square theta in the left side equal to 1. Now take minus tan square theta into right side, it becomes plus tan square theta. 6th one, secant square theta. Here now take the value 1 into left side minus 1 equal to, now take this minus tan square value into right side minus plus tan square theta. So secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Secant square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Secant square theta minus 1 equal to plus tan square theta. Like that here you keep cosecant square theta into the left side. Now take minus cos square theta into right side, it becomes plus cos square theta. Cosecant square theta, now bring the value 1 into left side, it becomes minus 1 equal to plus cos square theta. Now we have 9 identities. Now listen. Sin theta by cos theta, that is equal to tan theta. This is one more identities. Then reciprocal of tan theta gives the value of cot theta. So write sin by cos is tan. So cos theta by sin theta, that is cot theta. Twelfth one is 1 by sin theta, that is cosecant theta. The last one is 1 by cos theta. 1 by cos theta gives secant theta. So from these 13 identities, you can easily solve all the proper problems in the exercise 8.4. From all these identities, you can easily solve all the problems in exercise 8.4, mainly for question number 5. In this problem, first subdivision in question number 5, we can solve this problem by taking LHS. We can prove RHS, or you can take RHS side, we can prove LHS side. Listen, first I am going to solve using LHS. Here LHS is cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square. From the identity, we know that cosecant theta is 1 by sin theta. So you can write 1 by sin theta for cosecant theta minus cot theta, that is cos theta by sin theta. Now the denominator is common for both terms. So you can take sin theta as a common one. In the numerator, we have 1 minus cos theta. Now this square value is common for 1 minus cos theta as well as sin theta. Now write separately 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by sin theta whole square. Sin theta whole square, that is equal to sin square theta. So instead of sin theta whole square, I am going to write sin square theta. In the numerator, we have 1 minus cos theta whole square. In the denominator, sin square theta. For sin square theta, I write here 1 minus cos square theta. 1 square, that is equal to 1. So write here 1 minus cos theta whole square in the numerator. Then in denominator, write 1 square minus cos square theta. This is look like a square minus b square formula. A square minus b square formula is a plus b into a minus b. 1 minus cos theta the whole square, in denominator write a plus b into a minus b, that is 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Now we can cancel 1 minus cos theta whole square and 1 minus cos theta. Finally we have 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. This is the answer. Question number 5, subdivision 1. Already we solved this problem by taking LHS and proved the right hand side. Now by taking RHS side, I am going to solve this problem. Listen. Now RHS 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Now just multiplying the numerator and the denominator by its conjugate, you will get the solution. Conjugate is nothing but just to change the symbol of the center. 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. Conjugate of this 1 minus cos theta, because just we change the symbol here. 1 minus cos theta. Remember that here you write multiply both the numerator and the denominator by its conjugate. We know that a into a, that is a square, like that 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, similar terms. So you can write 1 minus cos theta the whole square. In denominator, it is look like a plus b into a minus b. We know that the formula a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. In the position of a, 1 is there, so put 1 square minus, for b cos theta is cos square theta. 1 square means 1. 1 minus cos theta the whole square. 1 square is 1 minus cos square theta. Now we know that from the identity sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So write in the numerator as it is 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by 1 minus cos square is sin square theta. Now listen, the numerator has square, denominator also has square. So sin square theta is also sin theta the whole square. Sin square theta, it is equal to sin theta the whole square. So 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by sin square theta. Both term has square. Here you can write sin theta the square, because sin square theta is equal to sin theta the whole square. Both term has square. So you can write 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta the whole square. Because we know that a square by b square means we can write a by b the whole square. Like that 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin theta the whole square. So I am going to write 1 minus cos theta by sin theta the whole square. Now sin theta is common for 1 and cos theta. So now write the terms separately. 1 by sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta. One by sin theta, the identity gives cosecant theta. Like that, cos theta by sin theta, that is cot theta whole square. This answer we have to prove cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square. Now we get the same answer, cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square. That is the answer. Now listen subdivision 2 of question number 5. Here they given cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A equal to 2 secant A. Now by taking LHS, we can prove RHS. First write LHS. Cos A divided by 1 plus sin A. One plus sin A divided by cos A. Now the denominators are different. Now just simply multiply cos A into cos A, cos square A, plus 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A, that is 1 plus sin A the whole square. In denominator 1 plus sin A into cos A. The numerator, write cos square A as it is 1 plus sin A whole square, that is look like A plus B the whole square formula. We know that A plus B whole square, that is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. Like that, just expand cos square A plus here in the position of A 1, position of B, that is sin A square, that is 1 square plus 2AB 2 into 1 into cos A plus B square, that is sin square A. Sorry. Cos square A plus in the position of A 1 is here and in the position of B sin A is here. So A square, that is 1 square plus 2AB plus B square, that is sin square A. The denominator 1 plus sin A into cos A. The value of 1 square is 1. 2 into 1, 2. 2 into sin A, 2 sin A. From the first identity, we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Cos square A plus sin square A is here. It is equal to 1. Plus 1 square is 1. 2 into 1, 2. 2 sin A. In the denominator, we have 1 plus sin A into cos A. Adding these two terms gives 1 plus 1, that is 2. 2 plus 2 sin A. In the denominator we have 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now we can take 2 as common. 2 into 1 2 plus 2 into sin A 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. In the numerator we have 2 into 1 plus sin A multiple form. The denominator also we have 1 plus sin A into cos A. So we can cancel 1 plus sin A and 1 plus sin A. Finally we get 2 by cos A. We can write 2 into 1 by cos A, because 2 into 1 2 by cos A. We know the identity 1 by cos A is secant A. 2 secant A. This is the answer. Now subdivision 3 in question number 5. For tan theta we can write sin theta by cos theta divided by 1 minus. For cot theta we can write cos theta by sin theta. Cot theta is a reciprocal value of tan theta. For tan theta we know the value sin theta by cos theta. For cot theta by sin theta plus cot theta, that is cos theta by sin theta divided by 1 minus tan theta, that is sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta now just cross multiply 1 into sin theta sin theta. Sin theta minus cos theta divided by sin theta plus cos theta by sin theta divided by cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. In the numerator write as it is sin theta by cos theta. Now the denominator become reciprocal, that is sin theta divided by sin theta minus cos theta, then plus cos theta divided by sin theta into reciprocal value of denominator cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta. In denominator sin theta minus cos theta, here cos theta minus sin theta, only the sign alone changed. Now write sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta divided by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now I am going to take the minus symbol as common, so put minus here. Cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta. Denominator we have sin theta minus symbol is taken out here. So you write sin theta minus cos theta. Now listen, minus into plus minus sin theta, here minus sin theta, minus into minus plus cos theta, here plus cos theta. So in these terms we have common denominator sin theta minus cos theta. So you can take 1 by sin theta minus cos theta as common. The remaining term is sin square theta, the numerator, denominator cos theta minus cos square theta in the numerator divided by sin theta in the denominator. This is look like the formula a cube minus b cube. We know that a cube minus b cube equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So in the position of a, sin theta is there, in the position of b, cos theta is there. So 1 by sin theta minus cos theta, a cube minus b cube, that is a minus b, sin theta minus cos theta into a square, that is sin square theta, plus ab, sin theta into cos theta, plus b square, that is cos square theta. Whole divided by cos theta into sin theta. Now this is in multiple form. So cancel sin theta minus cos theta and sin theta minus cos theta. Within bracket we have sin square theta plus sin theta cos theta plus cos square theta. From the first identity we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta gives 1. So you can write 1 for sin square theta plus cos square theta plus sin theta into cos theta divided by cos theta into sin theta. Now in the denominator, cos theta into sin theta is common for both the terms 1 and sin theta cos theta. Now write separately 1 by cos theta into sin theta plus sin theta into cos theta divided by cos theta into sin theta. Sin theta into cos theta divided by cos theta into sin theta. Both are similar terms, so we can cancel. 1 by cos theta is secant theta. 1 by sin theta, that is cosecant theta. Plus here 1 is there. So we can write 1 plus secant theta into cosecant theta. This is the answer. Now listen, subdivision 4 in question number 5. Prove 1 plus secant A by secant A equal to sin square A by 1 minus cos A. Hint is given that two separately LHS and RHS. First I am going to solve left hand side. In LHS 1 plus secant A by secant A. Now you can write 1 plus, for secant A you can write 1 by cos A, because 1 by cos A is secant A, like that. Here secant A 1 by cos A. This is fraction, this is whole number, just cross multiply. 1 into cos A plus 1 by cos A divided by 1 by cos A. Now reciprocaling of this gives cos A divided by 1. We can cancel cos A and cos A, remaining cos A plus 1. You can write 1 plus cos A also. So in LHS now we get 1 plus cos A, like that. Now take RHS. Sin square A by 1 minus cos A. We know that the identity sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So for sin square A you can write 1 minus cos square A by 1 minus cos A. 1 square equal to 1. So here write 1 square minus cos square A by 1 minus cos A. Now in the numerator it is look like the formula A square minus B square. So we can split into A plus B into A minus B. A plus B, that is 1 plus cos A into A minus B, 1 minus cos A. In the denominator we have 1 minus cos A. Now we can cancel 1 minus cos A and 1 minus cos A. The final answer is 1 plus cos A. This is the value of RHS. In LHS also we get the same value, 1 plus cos A. Therefore LHS equal to RHS, hence proved. Now listen about the question number 5 in that subdivision 5. Prove cos A minus sin A plus 1 divided by cos A plus sin A minus 1 equal to cosecant A plus cot A. Hint is given that cosecant square A equal to 1 plus cot square A. Listen now. In the right side they mentioned cosecant A plus cot A. If you divide cos A by sin A, it gives cos by sin cot. So cos A by sin A gives cot A. Sin A by sin A gives 1. 1 by sin A, that is cosecant A. So if we divide all the terms by sin A, we get cosecant A plus cot A, like that. So now I am going to divide all the terms by sin A. First cos A divided by sin A minus sin A divided by sin A plus 1 by sin A divided by cos A divided by sin A plus sin A divided by sin A minus 1 by sin A. We know from the identity cos A by sin A equal to cot A. So cos A by sin A gives cot A minus sin by sin cancel. 1 by sin is cosecant A. The denominator cos A by sin A gives cot A plus 1 minus 1 by sin A, that is cosecant A. Now write the term cot A first. Then write the term cosecant A. Then minus 1 divided by cot A. Then write the cosecant term minus cosecant A plus 1. Given that cosecant square A equal to 1 plus cot square A, we know that cosecant square A minus cot square A, that is equal to 1. So here 1, instead of 1, just put cosecant square A minus cot square A, because cosecant and cot terms are coming here. Cot A plus cosecant A minus put cosecant square A minus cot square A instead of 1. The denominator, write the terms as it is cot A minus cosecant A plus 1 minus B. This is look like A square minus B square formula. So write A plus B into A minus B model. So cot A plus cosecant A minus cosecant A plus cot A into cosecant A minus cot A whole divided by cot A minus cosecant A plus 1. Now listen carefully. In the bracket we have cot A plus cosecant A. Here also we have cot A plus cosecant A. So we can take cot A plus cosecant A common from these two terms. Now take the term cot A plus cosecant A as common. Cot A plus cosecant A. So this term is taken outside. So put 1 into cot A plus cosecant A, cot A plus cosecant A. After that minus symbol is here, put minus symbol. Then this term is already taken, cot A plus cosecant A. Remaining term is cosecant A minus cot A. write cosecant A minus cot A whole divided by cot A minus cosecant A plus 1. Now write cot A plus cosecant A like in the previous step. Now multiply with the minus symbol, minus into cosecant A minus cosecant A, minus into minus plus cot A divided by cot A minus cosecant A plus 1. Now write the denominator as it is in the numerator. First term is 1. So 1. Then minus cosecant A. Write minus cosecant A. Then plus cot A. Now the numerator and the denominator are the same terms, so cancel. We get cot A plus cosecant A. It is equal to cosecant A plus cot A. That is, we have to prove. So write the terms as cosecant A plus cot A. Now
please like, share, comment and subscribe the video.